myself Dr. K.W. Pawar from Department of Botany, रयत शिक्षण संस्थाज राव बहादुर नारायणराव बोरावके कॉलेज श्रीरामपुर डिस्ट्रिक्ट अहमदनगर. Friends, today I am coming with the new video of the physiology, that is the osmosis. The topic is of first year BSc. There is the paper, botany paper second, that is BO 1 to 2, principles of plant science. Here there is the particular physiology. The topic is from the plant physiology, and today we are going to see osmosis. Last video we had seen the diffusion, imbibition. Now we are going to see the osmosis. Osmosis is nothing but, as we see the diffusion, osmosis is nothing but the diffusion through the particular, or osmosis is the special kind of diffusion occur through the membranes. It is the process of diffusion of the water through a differently permeable membrane. What is this? It is the process of diffusion of water through the differently permeable membrane. How it is carried out, we will focus very shortly. So it is carried out with the particular through a differently permeable membrane. Osmosis is the passage of solvent molecule. It is the passage of solvent molecule from the region of high concentration to the region of low concentration through a differently permeable membrane. This is very important. Here there is the solvent molecule from their region of high concentration to the particular region of moves. Solvent molecule moves the region of high concentration to the region of lower concentration. So it is again the very simple phenomenon. So one can define the osmosis. When we are going to define osmosis, when osmosis is defined as when two solutions of different concentration. Here this is the important thing, that is two solutions of different concentration are separated by means of semi-permeable membrane. Here there is the two solutions. In case of osmosis, there is the requirement of two solutions but having the different concentration. The solution having the different concentration by means of, and that are separated. Two solutions that are separated by means of semi-permeable membrane. Okay, by means of semi-permeable membrane, then what will happen? The diffusion of water or solvent takes place. When there is the two solutions of different concentration, again are separated by semi-permeable membrane, the diffusion of water or solvent takes place from the solution of lower concentration to the solution of higher concentration until this is again important, dynamic equilibrium is attained, until the state of dynamic equilibrium attained. I think it is clear now. I again told you, when two solutions of different concentration are separated by means of the semi-permeable membrane, the diffusion of water or solvent takes place from the solution, but important thing is that solution of lower concentration to the solution of higher concentration until the state of the dynamic equilibrium is attained. Friends, in simple language, one can define the osmosis. There is the water moves, the movement of water, or what we call the water moves from dilute solution to the concentrated solution. Movement of water takes place from the dilute solution to the particular concentrated solution through a differently permeable membrane. Here this membrane is play an important role in case of osmosis, separating the two solution. Means what? There is the semi-permeable membrane is there, and there is the water moves from dilute to the particular concentrated one, or dilute the solution to the concentrated solution. Here very simple thing is here, water moves from dilute solution to a concentrated solution through a differently permeable membrane separating the two solution. So this is called as the particular osmosis. One should know, when we going to see the osmosis, one should know the types of the solution. What is solution? First of all, question in our mind, what is solution? Solution is a homogeneous mixture of two substances. Very simple one. Solution is of what? It is the homogeneous mixture of two substance. Okay, solution is nothing but the homogeneous mixture of two substance, or what we call substances. One is the solute and another one is the solvent. Okay, one thing what we call it as the solute, and another one thing what we call solvent. There is the homogeneous mixture of these two things, solute and solvent, what it forms the particular solution. Okay, then solute means what? Solute means what? Substance being dissolved. What is solute? The substance being dissolved. The substance being dissolved, or what we call present in lower amount. Okay, here it is called the substance being dissolved. And obviously the substance that which will be dissolved present in the particular lower amount. Then solvent means what? Substance doing the dissolving. Here substance doing dissolving. Okay, present in large amount. Okay, so here there is the particular substance doing dissolve and present in larger amount, what we call solvent. Now it is clear that solute means what? The substance being dissolved. The concentration of solute is a lower in amount in solution, and here there is the substance doing dissolving to what? Dissolving with the solute, and that's why the concentration of the particular solvent is larger one. So on the basis of smaller and larger, we can also identify the solute and the solvent. So here in case of types of solution, there are the particular different types of solution, and different type of solution have the particular different chemical properties. When we see the different type of solution and this particular different type of solution having the different chemical properties, the concentration of solute in solution is measured. When we measure the concentration of solute in solution is measure how much of that solute is dissolved in solvent. On the basis of that, we can measure the concentration of the particular solution. When one can measure the concentration, how much solute is dissolved. Suppose 1 gram solute is dissolved in the particular 100 ml of the solvent or 99 ml of the solvent, then what we called that is the 1% solution. Okay, means what? How much solute is dissolved in the solvent, on account of that there is the concentration of the particular solute in solution. Then on the basis of concentration of solute in solutions, on the basis of concentration, this is very important thing, on the basis of concentration of solute, concentration of solute, concentration of solute, on the basis of concentration of solute, the solution are of the 3 types. Okay, number 1, there is the hypotonic. Number 1, hypotonic solution. Number 2, hypertonic solution, and number 3, that is our third number, that is the isotonic solution. Okay, so this is on the basis of concentration of the solute in solvent or solution. Okay, on the basis of the particular solute in a solution, not solvent in solution, concentration of solute in solution. On this basis, there is the 3 types of the solution: hypotonic solution, then hypertonic solution, and third one is the isotonic. We will see one by one what is the particular hypotonic solution. Hypotonic solution means what? Solution which contain more solute than solvent. More solute than solvent. Okay, hypotonic solution consists of the more solute than the solvent. For instance, there is the lot of salt, that is solute, dissolved in the water. When there is the more amount of salt that are dissolved in water, that time what we call more solute, that is salt, and water, that is the solvent. And for more solute and than the solvent, that is called as the hypotonic solution. Then hypertonic solution. In case of hypertonic solution, the solution which contain more solvent, more solvent. Okay, solution which contain more solvent than solute. Exactly opposite. Here in case of hypotonic solution, there is a more solute than solvent, and here in case of hypertonic solution, there is the more solvent than solute. Okay, for instance, there is an example of in purified water. In purified water, there is almost solute is dissolved. There is almost no solute is dissolved in the solvent or water. I am talking about the purified water. Okay. Then third thing is that there is the isotonic solution. Third type of solution is of what? Isotonic solution. Solution in which the solute and solvent are equally distributed. Means here solute and solvent is equal or equally distributed. Okay. Here more amount of solute than solvent in case of hypotonic. Hypertonic solution, more amount of solvent than solute. Then in case of isotonic solution, the solute and solvent that are equally distributed, and what we call it as the isotonic solution. Okay. Then this is about the particular types of solution. Then mechanism of osmosis. Next point is that is the mechanism of osmosis. Okay, mechanism of osmosis. Osmosis is nothing, as I told you, osmosis is nothing but the special type of diffusion of solvent takes place through the higher concentration to the particular lower concentration through a semi-permeable membrane. I already told you. The moment of solvent is along the concentration gradient. This is depend upon the particular concentration gradient. In other word, what we call the osmosis is the diffusion of water from weak solution to the particular strong. Osmosis is the diffusion of water, from weak solution to the particular or the from the water weak solution to the into the strong solution. Okay, or what we call concentrated solution or strong solution. Means here it is clear now, there is the particular diffusion of water from weak solution to the particular strong solution. Osmotic pressure is responsible for the movement of solvent through the semi-permeable membrane. Here osmotic pressure that plays the important role in the particular movement of the solute to the solvent. So this mechanism of the osmosis is very well explained by the YouTube experiment. Two YouTubes are there and YouTube experiment. I draw here the figure of YouTube experiment. Here suppose this one is the particular YouTube, and here this particular YouTube fill up with the water. Okay, so here there is the we called it as the limb B, and this one is the A. Okay, then here sugar solution sugar solution is of 5%. Okay, and here there is the sugar solution is of the or 10% sugar solution. Okay, then this particular level of the U tube. This is the A, or what we called it as the U tube. Okay, and this is what? Semi permeable membrane. Semi permeable membrane. Okay, this is the structure of semi permeable membrane. Then again another one U tube. I draw here the figure of another U tube. Okay, this particular U tube having the, again here there is the semi permeable membrane, and I draw the arrows. This is one is the original level, then this one is the again the particular, and this arrow indicate that the solution goes from this side to this side. Okay, this one is another B limb or B arm, and this is one A. Here there is the water. This one is the original level of water. Okay, then here sugar solution greater than 5%. Okay, here also this one is the what we call B, and U tube, and this is the again semi permeable membrane. Okay, then this one is the what? Sugar solution less than 10% or less than 10% sugar solution. Okay, so here this one is the figure what we call it as the demonstration of osmosis by U tube experiment. Okay, what we called figure demonstration of osmosis by U tube experiment. Okay, so here friends, there are the two U tubes are there, U tube A and U tube B. I will briefly told you the U tube having the two limbs or two arms, B limb and A limb, B limb and A limb. What is the difference in this particular tube? U-tube A contains the 10% sugar solution. In the center, this particular, or what we call, take a U-shaped tube and it in the middle portion fix the semi-permeable membrane. Okay, semi-permeable membrane. Fill right arm of U-tube A. This one is the right arm of U-tube A with 10 ml of 5% sugar solution. Here we pour the 10 ml of 5% sugar solution, and left limb B, which also contain 10 ml of 10%. This is the, suppose 10 ml, solution is 10 ml, here 10 ml. Okay, so 10 ml of 10% solution in the left arm B, left limb B, and 10 ml of 5% sugar solution. Okay, and we already fitted in the middle portion semi-permeable membrane. The water molecule will only diffuse. What happen here? The water molecule only diffuse freely occur the semi-permeable membrane. This membrane from arm A to B. Means what? Here the water molecule get diffused from arm A to arm B. Freely diffuse. What happen here? You can see here also the level of solution in arm B will be increases. Okay, you can see here the level of solution in case of arm B or limb B get increases. Okay, the right limb A has 95% of the water, left limb has 90% of the particular water. Okay, after some time, what happened? After some time, water molecules from right limb, this right limb will move into the solution in the particular left limb. Means what? The water, here I draw the arrow. This one is the semi-permeable membrane, and water molecules that are moves from A to B or from right limb to the particular left limb after some time, and as a result of diffusion of water molecule, the level of solution in the left limb will increases. Here this left limb due to the diffusion of water molecule, level get increases. This will cause lowering of concentration in the left limb. Here there is the lowering of concentration in the left limb will be, this will cause the lowering of concentration of left limb and level of the 5% of sugar solution in the particular right limb. Okay, here there is the level of 5% of the sugar solution in the particular right limb. The membrane that allows, in short, what we call the membrane that allows solvent means what? In the sense water molecule to pass freely, membrane that allows solvent to pass freely but prevent the passage of solute. Okay, here there is the membrane that prevent the passage of solute, or what we call solute in the form of, here in this case there is the sugar solution called the semi-permeable membrane. So with this U-tube experiment one can explain the particular mechanism of the osmosis. Okay, so friends, this is all about the brief mechanism or concept definition. Then there is the types of solution and mechanism of the osmosis. In next video we will see the osmotic pressure, turgor pressure, wall pressure, Okay, thank you very much.